Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. I'm here with you in Kingdom 2 today, and we are nearing the end of the game in Kingdom 2. We're down to 7 hours and 23 minutes left, and boy, things have gotten a little crazy. So, just a quick recap. The end game is everything that happens after the Great Ziggurat Falls. And the first thing that happens after the Great Ziggurat Falls is the level 4 passes become unsealed. So those were the passes that were protecting you in your Zone 1 kingdom. Well, these are open now, which means any kingdom who can build up to those gates can challenge you and enter into your protected area. Well, if you're a medium weight kingdom or higher, then you can defend these and you can keep people out of your territory. But if you are a lower level kingdom, be prepared because death is coming. And after that happened, the next thing was for your kingdom to take over 3 crusader camps belonging to other kingdoms. So you had to knock down the pass and then knock down the crusader camp. And um, on this map, Kingdom 2 is out of control as far as power compared to everyone else. If you look at this honor roll by kingdom, we've surpassed now 4 times the honor points as the kingdom below us. And honestly, a lot of alliances have pulled out. A lot of kingdoms have pulled out off the map because they were accumulating deaths and had been pushed back to Zone 1. So I'm going to show you the map and show you what we're working on and what our next goals are. And you can just see that right now the top 4 alliances all come from Kingdom 2. Kingdom 4 snuck one in there. And then we've got Kingdom 2 again, a couple Kingdom 5s, 7, 4, 8. And so there's, the highest level alliances are still fighting for position because we do want the rewards. And if we look at the reward list, 2, 3, and 4, obviously Kingdom 1 is set. But 2 and 3, 15 or 10 gold sculptures, that's huge. And look at all those speed ups. 60 hours times 3 versus 40 hours times 3. Even rank 4 through 10 on alliances, you're still getting 5 gold sculptures. So people are fighting to get into those spots. And like I said, rank 1 is pretty much locked up. Rank 2 seems to be locked up, but 3 and 4 are fighting amongst each other and then continuing down. There's going to be some close battles for these top alliances. As far as kingdom rewards, there really is a lot of spacing here in between the kingdoms, so nothing is pretty much going to change. Maybe 6 and 7 could flop places. That's Kingdom 7 and Kingdom 6. But everybody else seems pretty locked into their positions. And the rewards for the kingdom aren't as good as for the alliance, but still, there's some good stuff that we want to get. I mean, this has been a crazy 50. We're at 51 days in of a 58-day event. And we're pushing hard. As far as individually, I'm in position 139 now. I'm not sure if I can get into the top 100, which I would like. Let's see where place 100 is. Do some fast scrolling here. So 100 is 12,000 honor points above me. I'm not sure if I can get that in 7 days, but I'm sure going to try because the difference between being in the top 100 and being down 1, not too big, but hey, I'm always shooting for the most I can get. All right, so all that being shown, you saw how much power Kingdom 2 has. Let's look at the map. So obviously Kingdom 2 is holding the Great Ziggurat. I am in the alliance. Shout out to UCS again for allowing me to come in. I'm way below their power requirement and kill requirement on this account, and I appreciate them letting me come in and film and reap the rewards. So the center of the map is pretty much all yellow. We do have blue from our alliance in Kingdom 2, 3, 4. But starting in Kingdom 1 in the top left-hand corner, well, Kingdom 1 doesn't exist anymore. Kingdom 1 has been destroyed other than that one uh, alliance fort in the upper right corner. And we've taken all four of their Crusader camps. And our next goal is that Crusader fortress in the corner. The interesting thing about this Crusader fortress is it was never touched at the beginning of the game. They were not able to beat it. So it is still in that massive strength position. It still has its original attack strength. And so to beat it is going to be very hard. It's going to be as hard as taking it the first time when we took ours. So this is going to be a tough one to get. Um, if we scroll across, we'll just go around the map. That is obviously Kingdom 2 where we started. So we control that area. And then if we go over to where Kingdom 3 lives, we have moved into this corner. We've already taken the Crusader Fortress in the top right corner. The green is Kingdom 3. They still have a little bit of their territory, but we have taken 2 of the 4 Crusader camps, and we'll see if we push further in. Kingdom 4, like I said, is a kingdom we're allied with, so we're not touching their stuff. If we go down to Kingdom 5 is the next most powerful alliance or kingdom on this map. And we have taken passes in. Yellow Kingdom 2 and Blue Kingdom 4 have taken those top 2 passes, and then their side passes, yellow has taken both. So we are pushing in, but they have stayed to fight. Where some other kingdoms have gone home, they have stayed to fight this out. Shout out to Kingdom 5 for fighting to the very end. You know, this is it's a big deal. If we go over to Kingdom 6, well, they are pink and they are pretty much gone. We've come in on their passes on the right. We've come in on their passes. We've got one of their passes on the left and then one we're working towards. We've already gotten one Crusader camp and are fighting down to take that Crusader fortress. And again, this Crusader fortress has already been taken by the home kingdom. So, oh no, we took it already. UCS. All right, so that one is in our grasp. And then if we scroll over to Kingdom 6, I'm sorry, Kingdom 7. Kingdom 7 is blue, and they're still hanging around. We did get their Crusader fortress, and it looks like one Crusader camp, 2 Crusader camps, but they're still fighting. And again, good job to them for doing that. You know, you got to fight this out. If you want those points, you got to stick around and stay alive as long as you can. And then if we go up to the last kingdom here, Kingdom 7, again, they're still viable. They are still fighting. We're trying to get in to their territory. Looks like on the bottom we took this pass. They still control that pass there. To the top. Looks like we're in about halfway, and we have taken their Crusader fortress. So we have pushed them to the bottom portion of their territory. Now, there isn't much action going on right now. There are a few little battles here and there, especially against Kingdom 5, the Red Kingdom. But for the most part, we're just biding our time and building right now. In fact, there's a lot of people who've gone back home to the center of the map as we wait for things to open. This one, like I said, we're going to have to figure out how to get 3 alliances built up if we want it, because it's going to be hard to take. But pretty much the map has been completely taken by yellow. And again, the power differential going in was huge. So this was kind of at the very beginning looking like how things would turn out, and they did turn out as predicted. I do want to see what's happening in this corner if we're moving towards that Crusader fortress. Okay, we already did take that one too. So why are we fighting for these Crusader fortresses? Well, one of the biggest prizes in this game at the end game is unlocking the new commander, Charlemagne. And there are a couple ways to get Charlemagne. The first way to get Charlemagne is if your alliance controls the Great Ziggurat at the end of the event. And doing that, you're going to get 50 Charlemagne sculptures. Now, we don't know anything about Charlemagne at this point. She hasn't appeared in our commander list, and everybody's anxious to see what Charlemagne looks like. Now, the other way to get Charlemagne is to control other kingdoms' crusader fortresses. And depending on how many you control, if you control one, you're getting 20 Charlemagne. If you control three, you're getting another 30, so that's a total of 50. And if you can somehow build enough flags to get five, then it's an additional 100 between those three. So you could end this game with 150 Charlemagne sculptures. Now we know that to max out a legendary commander, it takes 790 sculptures. So 150 is a fifth of it, and you know it means you're going to have to put in a lot of generic sculptures to build her up, um, or hope for other events where Charlemagne sculptures appear. Um, so all the Charlemagne sculptures are in the Alliance. In the kingdom, what we have left is taking as many structures as you can. Again, taking the ziggurat, controlling 10 hirons on the map, 3 sanctuaries, 5 circles, and then here's the Crusader fort. Right now, it looks like our kingdom has 4 Crusader fortresses taken. Our goal is 5, so we need to take one more down. And that means we're controlling a total of 6, our own plus 5 more. But we're very close to reaching that goal. So again, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy that this event is almost over. Pretty crazy that yellow has been able to, Kingdom 2 has been able to dominate. But like I said, coming in, there's the center of the map. And as you can see, most of us are just relaxing in the center right now. We've built the flags. We're restocking our resources and then going for that final push. And everybody pretty much is on the get as many points as possible path. Let's see when the Dark Ruins opens again, because, or I'm sorry, the Altar of Darkness. This is a great way to get points. You can actually pick up 6,000 honor points in 1 2-hour period here. If you send 5 full marches, each march is getting 10 a minute, and there's 60 minutes, or sorry, 120 minutes. So that's 120 or 1,200 individual honor points per march that you can earn while you're here. If you send 5 marches, that's 6,000 honor points, and that will move you up the board really, really fast. The only problem with it is it only opens once every 60 hours. So make sure you don't miss that. The ancient ruins are also a way to get honor points if you're trying to pick them up at the end. The great thing about the ancient ruins is it opens every 16 hours, 15 hours in between, but a 1-hour time. And let me see if I can find, there's an ancient ruins. We must be getting close or have just finished because we've got a lot of people hanging out here. A whole lot of people hanging out here. There it is. Oh, I had it for a second. 14 hours. So it just ended. I missed it. All right. So if you are getting closer to preparing for the end game, please remember that you're going to need your storehouses full as an alliance. If you want to build as many flags as it's taken to hit the corners of the map, and I'll take you through this alliance where we've built. So if you look, we started down here. There's our great ziggurat. We've pretty much wrapped the map. Here we branched off so we could hit Kingdom 1, and we're heading up to their Crusader Fortress. We've come down, and it is pretty funny. It looks like we're trying to get into this Crusader Fortress here, all the way down to the bottom here. The amount of flags is just ridiculous. We're down here. We're all the way over in this corner, and then we're heading up through the center. So our alliance hasn't even made it to the right side of the map. And if you want 5 Crusader fortresses, you've got to get one on the other side of the map. I don't know if it's doable, to be honest, but we will see. I will touch base again on this kingdom when we hit the final day and you can see where everything ended. But for right now, it looks like Yellow Kingdom 2 is poised to reach all the goals. Maybe not the Alliance UCS hitting 5 Crusader fortresses, probably 3. But it looks like all Crusader fortresses other than Kingdom 4, which is the Alliance, will fall into Kingdom 2's hands before this map ends. So, hey, I appreciate you watching. I've got action going on in Kingdom 135 and Kingdom 157 also, and I'll be releasing some videos so you can see what's going on. I am going to be recalling my gatherer shortly and getting out on the map and killing some barbs unless something breaks out. And I will, real quick before I leave, let's scroll down to what's happening with Kingdom 5, the red kingdom in that bottom corner, and see if there's anything happening that should cause me to teleport. So it looks like that's where we're coming in. And let's take a peek and see if we've got any. I don't see any troops anywhere on the field. So it looks like it's our next move to build and burn. Build and burn. Build and burn. That should be the title of this video. Build and burn. Thanks so much for sitting with me today and just seeing the map. Not a lot of action, just kind of showing you what it looks like to dominate, what the end game of a map looks like when a lost kingdom has one kingdom that is in total control. Now, I'm hoping some of the other maps don't look all one color like this. I'm hoping there's fighting down to the end because that's why we play this game. All right, thanks. Leave a comment. Any question, I will come back to you and answer it. If you like this video, please throw a like on it. And if you haven't subscribed and you've been watching, it's time to do that. All right, you go out and have a great day. Thanks.